All right, next speaker is Mr. Cash.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, board members. There's not much you can really add to the comments from Mr. Wimberly, Mr. Gregory, Ms. Emerson, and Burgos, and everyone here. We reflected on this quite a bit Thursday night, and some of the same comments are going to come up, so I'm not going to bore anyone anymore with this stuff. But we are, Mr. Gregory mentioned, to recommend things. And my recommendation for this board and teachers and staff and whoever's involved in the text, that we start really looking for some positive reinforcement on American history. Instead of going in, I mean, in this text, it just shows right out, there's a lot of half-truths. And if you get in there and look them up, which I don't think kids are going to do, but if you look them up, there's a wide range of events that were going on. And I just don't think it's fair to those many, many patriots that gave their life for our country so that we can come in here and have the freedom to speak and collaborate as a board with our staff and whatnot. Mr. Wimberly mentioned flexibility and also critical thinking. Well, in order to have great flexibility in students and critical thinking, we have to have truth. And America wears its truth on its sleeve. It's in every window and on every TV station in the world. So we don't have anything to hide. We've not done everything right in our history, and there's going to be things in future history that we are not going to do right. But overall, it's 100 times, the good things is 100 times greater than the negative. And why authors are leaning towards the negatives, I don't know. And I see some negative things in here. As an art book, I thought the portraits and some of the structural photography were just wonderful. And I applaud that. But it's the text itself. And I would just say that, you know, on a positive note for our country, that we look for those positives. Don't hide the negatives. They're out there. But let's start looking at the positive. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Cash.